Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the middleweight bout between Derek Brunson versus Darren Till. So first off, let's talk about Mr. Darren Till. Not Derek Brunson, but Mr. Darren Till. So this man's like been talking and moving up the weight class, and not moving weight class, but moving up the rankings. I mean, I remember at one point he beat Kevin Gastelum and he fight for like a long time, and then he moved the rankings just based off talking trash. And now, really, let's look. He's still talking a lot of trash, but what has he really done? He's 1-1 at middleweight. He might say, "Oh, I went for the real competitive fight with Robert Whitaker, so I'm on level with Robert Whitaker. So Robert Whitaker did this and did that." But losing is losing. This is not sparring. You can say, "Oh, I spar with him all the time. We keep up with each other all the time. That's good. Congrats." But you could beat somebody, whoop them up in sparring, but they beat you in MMA. They get their hand raised. You lost. It's gonna be a lost record. You could come close to all you want, 3, 4, 100 times. That's 100. You owe in 100. It's not a win. It's a loss. You could take a moral victory, but to be boasting around like you did something, it's not. You 1-1 in the middleweight division. Your only win. Several people have beat since then. Like you got Cannonier who just beat Gaslam. Probably I would say better than you beat him, in my opinion. You got Rob Whitaker who definitely beat him better than you beat him, and he beat you. So what have you been doing? You've been sitting on your one win and your one loss, and now you're talking all this trash. Like, who are you? Like, what are you talking about? But this is a quick pick and not a Darren Till bash, but it's turning into it. But I'm picking Darren Till to win this one, but still, like, he needs a lot of work to do. And also, he got, prior to that, so he got the same record as Conor McGregor has over the four. People talk trash about Conor McGregor, but they got the same record in the past couple years. He got one win in like 5 years. I'm going to say probably 4 or 3 years. Got dogged by Tyron Woodley, got shut out, and then submitted, got dropped, got knocked out cold by Jorge Masvidal, moved up, beat Gaslam, and not the most remarkable win. It really was remarkable because they saw what Gaslam did against Adesanya. So it's what Gaslam did, but not what you did. You beat him, but I mean, I don't want to say what you could do against Adesanya. You lost a competitive fight to Whitaker, but to the actual prediction on this one, I feel like Derek Brunson definitely has some skills that can cause Darren Till some issues. He's very explosive, and he very much could be like replicate what Woodley did to him, if not worse. I feel like he got more power than Woodley. He's longer than Woodley, more aggressive with his wrestling. He hasn't forgot about his wrestling like Woodley has, so he'll be trying to definitely drag his fight to the ground. Definitely be more active with it, and probably be more successful if he can follow it through. Like I said, longer, more explosive, a little bit more, definitely a lot more unpredictable than Woodley, because he would throw kicks, very good with his kicks, very sneaky with those, very fast, very powerful. And he's settling down now. He's not been in a case where he's that young Brunson who just goes out there in this fight sloppy and just goes out there and runs and rush for the finish. He's a much more settled down. So he's a much dangerous fighter. I definitely think he can knock Till out. I definitely think he could wrestle Till to a decision, like, or mix it all up, touch Till up, freeze him up, like, get his respect, touch his chin, like Till, make Till slow down a little bit. Matter of fact, Till not even the most aggressive fighter. He kind of got at times he sees he can run through you, he'll run through you. But if he can't run through you, sometimes he'll sit back and try to wait for those big moments or try to set them up. But it's sometimes a one-handed fighter. But I'm leaning Till, and I could talk about this for 100 years. But I feel like what's going to be the case is Brunson might have a little bit of early success here and there, but eventually once Till starts to land that power on him, Brunson's going to be on skates, going to lose those legs, and then Till's going to then start to walk him down and start to look for the openings, find those openings, take his time, and then maybe put Brunson away. I think probably around, I'm going to say late in the second. I think first round be competitive, might be Brunson's round, but I think Till probably starts to find him at the end of the round, but not enough to take the round. And then the second round, like Brunson's going to come in there a little bit wary, a little bit shell-shocked, but then that's when Till really going to touch him, like when he's trying to, force away these takedowns or try to rush in or overextend himself and leave some openings. And I feel like Till will be to find those openings, be to catch him. And like I said, then eventually once he have him hurt, have him on deer leg, when Brunson get hurt, he goes on skates real quick. And also, let me think about nothing about Till as far as stylistically wise. He has very solid takedown offense, but you go against like a very aggressive wrestler, I feel like they could break him down. But yeah, this is all about picking Till, so it's like no need to really drag it out and get all into the technicalities of everything. But I feel like Till should, for the most part, be able to address Brunson for the most part with his wrestling. I feel like Brunson can have success, probably will have success, but not enough success over 5 rounds. I feel like it'll be a case of where Till's basically going to touch him, and that's when once you get hit, like your black bills start to drop down to like a green, I'm going to say green, to like a yellow, brown, white and stuff. Your wrestling starts to drop down when you start to get hit. And then you start to, shoot some panic shots, and it's not as clear. You start to reach with them more. And like I said, at that point, when you start getting hurt, a lot of stuff not gonna be there as much anymore. He's not gonna be fully there within himself to really be able to actively wrestle like he wants to wrestle. Because like you're wrestling on instinct, and you're wrestling on panic. And like I said, once he's in that mode after getting tagged, I feel like Till's gonna be to walk him down, find the shots, then be to put him away in that second round. So in this fight, I have Darren Till via second round TKO.